A fiery scene yesterday in Scottsbluff as a car fire took center stage at the mall parking lot. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, it was quite the scene midday Wednesday in the uptown Scottsbluff Mall parking lot as first responders diligently worked to extinguish a vehicle fire. Around 11:40 a.m., Scottsbluff police and fire arrived on scene to find a fully engulfed Hyundai Santa Fe Sport about 100 feet from the soon-to-be-opened Five Below. Firefighters braved several loud pops and bangs as fuels ignited, but within 5 minutes, most of the fire was completely extinguished. Fire Prevention Officer Chris Perales tells KNEB News that this particular make and model, the Hyundai Santa Fe, had 3 outstanding recalls on it. One of the recalls states the anti-lock brake system modules could leak brake fluid internally and cause an electrical short over time, increasing the risk of an engine compartment fire while parked or driving. He says this serves as a somber reminder to check to see if your personal vehicles have active recalls on them, noting that this family bought the car less than 6 months ago and was unaware of any recalls. There was no injuries, but the car was a complete and total loss. Well, troopers with the Nebraska State Patrol have arrested a Mitchell man following a fatal crash in Morrill County. On Tuesday afternoon, troopers received a report of a crash on Highway 385, 5 miles north of Angora. Preliminary investigation shows a FedEx van was traveling southbound when it failed to slow down for a stopped pickup that was waiting for cattle to cross the road. The delivery van attempted to switch lanes to avoid the crash. However, the driver struck the stopped vehicle. The driver of the pickup, 65-year-old Kim Wills of Alliance, was administered CPR and transported to Morrill County Community Hospital, where she was declared deceased. The driver of the FedEx van, 21-year-old Daniel Flores of Mitchell, was arrested for motor vehicle homicide and careless driving. He was booked into the Morrill County Jail. And routine police work results in a pair of felony charges for a registered sex offender. Several weeks ago, Scottsbluff County deputies were conducting compliance checks for sexual offender registrations to verify everything was up to date and accurate. When they went to the residence of 49-year-old Jason Vorse in Scottsbluff, they saw him try to hide a vape pen while sitting in a recliner in the garage. Deputies escorted him out of the garage, and Vorse asked them to retrieve his cell phone. When they did, they saw multiple video thumbnails of child pornography open on the phone. He was arrested and charged with 2 counts of possession of child pornography and was arraigned on the Class 2A felonies yesterday in county court. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Welcome back. State transportation officials will host a public meeting later this month on the preferred alternative for completion of the Heartland Expressway between Minutair and Highway 385 at Angora Hill. According to the draft environmental assessment to be presented at the meeting, NDOT's decision is moving forward with adding 2 new lanes generally on the north side of the existing roadway. The assessment says the north alternative would impact fewer houses, outbuildings, and farmland, and slightly more wetlands and streams than the southern alternative at a cost of $94.7 million. The public meeting will be Thursday, November 21st at the Minutair Elementary School Gymnasium, with doors opening at 5:30 and the presentation at 6 p.m. with an open house to follow. The comment period on the draft environmental assessment will run through December 6th. And Nebraska Attorney General Mike Hilgers is suing Nebraska-based social media influencer Elizabeth Friesen, the current Mrs. Nebraska American 2024, for promoting deceptive passive income schemes in partnership with the Florida-based company Wi-Fi Money. The lawsuit alleges that Friesen misled Nebraskans into purchasing automated e-commerce stores through Amazon and Walmart, claiming that participants could earn $10,000 or more per month in passive income. In reality, many victims either earned no profit or lost money, as their virtual storefronts were suspended for policy violations and the business model proved unsustainable. Hilgers says more than 60 Nebraskans were scammed, with some losing more than $100,000. He says the influencer reportedly made money by convincing people to invest in the scheme and showcased lavish lifestyles on social media to attract more participants. The lawsuit seeks full refunds for victims and penalties for violating consumer protection laws. Hilgers states that such deceptive scenes would not be tolerated in Nebraska. Friesen has turned her Instagram account, which has 451,000 followers, to private in the wake of the lawsuit being filed.
Renewal by Anderson has done it again. Their incredible Black Friday event is back, and it's better than ever. But don't wait. Call and book today. Do not miss this one. You get 20% off every window, plus a Visa gift card for up to $2,000 right before Christmas. No money down, no interest, no payments for 18 months. Don't pay a dime until 2026. Call today. Act fast. This incredible offer only runs from November 15th through December 14th. Do not wait. Book your free estimate right now at rbawyoming.com.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
Now the latest from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint. You're driving home our reputation.
History for the WNCC men's soccer program. There was a morning send-off for the WNCC men's soccer team earlier today. The Cougars off to Wichita, Kansas. For the first time in program history, the Cougars and longtime head coach Todd Rasnick heading to compete at the national tournament.
Certainly made efforts over the years to put teams together that were going to be able to compete at this level, and to say that we are over the moon excited is probably an understatement. This is one of those things that comes around, I think, once in a career for us. Given the fact that a lot of our competition is funded, let's just say in different ways than we are, this has been nothing short of a huge accomplishment this year for our kids to battle through all the adversity and get where they're at right now.
WNCC won the Region 9 title 2 weekends ago, beating Otero at the Landers Complex. This team is made up of kids from 12 different countries, and regardless of the outcome at Nationals, it's another great experience coming up for this group of young men.
I think just growth. as human beings. I mean, this is these are circumstances where you find yourself 40 years down the road still in touch with the people that you play with. I know that by experience because I had a group of guys that I still talk to probably weekly that I played with on a national championship team. And you don't understand unless you're an athlete and you've been involved in a team environment. But the memories they'll take away from here and the friendships will last a lifetime.
Coach Rasnick made it clear today that one of the key ingredients for this year's team has been a former player of his, a local guy, assistant coach Isaiah Ingram, who said Coach Rasnick definitely deserves this moment.
It means everything. He's been working hard here for, over 20 years now, always with the same goal, always with the same consistency in regards to attitude, culture, respect, and representation. And he's had a lot of good efforts. My year when I was here and I played, some of the other teams when we played. But I think we were able to find the perfect group, able to find the perfect belief and playing good at the right time. And this year we were able to shock everybody in the region, no shock to us. And now hopefully we can go to nationals and shock everybody down there.
WNCC earned the number 11 seed for the national tournament. They'll open pool play on Sunday afternoon against the overall number 2 seed Tyler Junior College out of Texas.
Tyler is very versatile. They're a team with a chip on their shoulder. They're a team full of returners, a team that lost in the national championship last year, so they're coming back ready than ever. They're prepared. They play very quick counterattacking football. They play very patient and composed. But at the end of the day, any team can be beaten in a national tournament. And, I think if we play our game, we play confident and we play direct and like we got nothing to lose, like we're the underdogs, like we already are, then I think, we have an opportunity to compete against anybody.
Then Monday, it'll feature a rematch from a contest early in the season when they play Indian Hills. For now, the Cougars are Region 9 champions and on the bus headed to Wichita, Kansas to play in the national tournament for the first time in program history. That's the latest today from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Changing leaf colors means yard work. Your friends at Tri-City Stormwater wants to remind you of the proper way to dispose of fallen leaves. Leaves make great mulch for trees and bushes and compost for future gardens. The city also has yard waste bins, so they can dispose of all your leaves at the city compost facility. Always keep your leaves out of the gutters. Not only do they cause clogging and flooding, they can pollute our waterways by causing nutrient overload. So keep your yard looking good and your drinking water safe, because it's our water, our responsibility.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, last month, the Scottsbluff Runza had a limited supply of breakfast Runzas featuring sausage, egg, peppers, onion, and cheese. The breakfast sandwiches were offered for a suggested $5 per sandwich donation, and 100% of the donations were to benefit the Riverside Discovery Center. Last week, Runza was able to donate $2,382 to the RDC after selling 384 breakfast Runzas the morning of October 19th. The community came out in full force as the 384 breakfast Runzas was the most sold out of all of the participating locations across the state of Nebraska. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.